Exactly.
One more Texas race before we go to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. We are in for an incredible ride tonight on the Josh Nolan and all of us Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Payne Racing. Back with us. Welcome back, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So, give us an update as how your racing career is going.
So far, it's going good. Recently, we both scored on the podium at our last race at Camp Cartway. And so far, we have one more race here in Texas, and then we'll head out to North Carolina again, and we'll run out at Millbridge for about the rest of the year.
Okay, so which one of you guys raced at the Tulsa Shootout this year?
I raced at the Tulsa Shootout, and I ran both restricted and A class.
Because you're Owen, right? So, Owen, what did you think of racing the Tulsa Shootout?
I thought the Tulsa Shootout was a great time. It's always fun to run at that track, especially running a new class there. A class made it a lot more fun to run at the track, and I feel like it's always a great experience just to be at that place.
Okay, so how's your brother's racing season going?
I was doing good. Last week I got second and he got first at Camp Cartway.
Okay, so you guys are getting ready to go to Millbridge in North Carolina. So, what are you looking forward to most about racing at Millbridge?
I'm looking forward to the more competitive cage and harder racing and racing with NASCAR kids.
How about you, bud?
Mine's going pretty good. I won last weekend and I got second the last two races I've done. And I'm excited to get back out at Millbridge and race out there. So it's going pretty good.
Okay. So, what are you looking forward to most about racing Millbridge, Owen?
I'm really excited just to get out there, spend an entire year focusing on running the A-class car and running a little bit of the intermediate outlaw cart whenever I can. But I really am looking forward to taking almost a full season out there just to focus on the A-class car and hopefully get a few good top threes or even a win.
Okay. So, already, have you guys picked up any new sponsors in the off season?
Recently, we picked up a sponsor at the Tulsa Shootout, Texicon Stone. They've been a big help for us so far this year, and we're super thankful for any sponsorship we can get. So it was definitely great for us to pick up on that sponsor.
Okay, so do you guys have different paint schemes on your race cars for this year?
We do not have different paint schemes yet. We're hoping to maybe get some new ones in the future, but right now we're just sticking with our same blue, white, and black, and we're just going to keep running with that until anything else changes.
Okay, so boys, so did you guys get to go to any fun races in the off season to go watch?
Yeah, we got to go to Daytona 500 for the first time this year, which was an absolutely awesome experience. We got to go in the infield and be kind of in the infield of the track before the races, and it was a great time to be at the Daytona 500.
Did you guys get to meet any drivers?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of drivers walking around in the garages, got a lot of autographs, and got a lot of pictures. It was definitely a great time to meet everybody, met a lot of people outside of drivers, and it was an awesome experience for sure.
So, who was your favorite driver to meet down there?
My favorite, it was always Kyle Larson. I always find it awesome to see him at the racetracks.
I like Kyle Larson too, but my favorite was Ross Chastain.
How about you, bud?
I like seeing Ross Chastain too, but I like Kyle Busch the most.
We talked about it.
So, did you guys get to meet all three of them guys?
Yes.
Yeah, we got to meet a lot of drivers outside of them, but we got to meet almost every driver on the starting grid for the Daytona 500.
Very cool. So, all right. So when does Millbridge start up for you guys?
We're going to head out to Millbridge at around the end of May, and I think our first race will be near the start of June to mid-June. But after that, we're just going to run from then until the season ends, pretty much.
So did you guys have any crazy things happen to you guys on the racetrack this last year?
I had a flip at the Tulsa shootout, which wasn't great, but it is what it is. That's really been my craziest thing that's happened to me on the racetrack so far in the past year or so.
How about you guys over here?
Not that I can remember.
I haven't flipped or had a really bad wreck this year. But
So Owen, what was it like to flip at the Tulsa shootout? Did you get hurt at all or not?
No, I didn't get hurt at all. The car did a little bit, but it's definitely different seeing that track upside down than it is seeing it right side up.
Oh yeah. Yep. So did it do a lot of damage to your race car?
Yeah, it did a good amount of damage, and we had to make a quick turnaround to get out to run the A-Class heat race, but a lot of our friends from Millbridge hopped in and helped us out, and we got out there in the A-Class and had a great heat race in that.
So yeah, well, good luck to you guys this coming race season. Yeah. So okay, it's Owen, Coco, and what's your other brother's name?
Ethan,
Ethan. Okay. Owen, Coco, and Ethan. So what kind of paints are you guys gonna try and tweak your paint scheme a little bit to kind of when you guys do your race cars different?
I think what we'll try and do is keep the same color scheme, but we haven't really decided on what we're going to do yet. We're just going to try something different. Hopefully we like it and a lot of other people like it as well.
Okay. And okay. So what's an awesome day at the race shop look like for you guys?
An awesome day at the racetrack looks like playing with our friends, running well all night, no damage to our race cars, and getting to the track and getting home safely.
Okay. What's an awesome day at the race shop look like?
I mean, for us, it's not working on cars all day, but it's always awesome for us to hop in and help out, especially when we get to do a lot of the cars, as we always get to learn about them and hopefully know more in the future.
Okay. So besides racing Millbridge, do you guys have any other tracks you're going to race on this year?
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll run one more race at Cam Cartway, and then I might venture out and run a few different tracks in the micro outside of Millbridge, and then I think we'll head out to the Midwest and run a few big national races in the outlaw carts, like tracks at Thunderhill, Viola, and English Street.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, definitely one track you have to look into is going to Pluses Raceway.
Yeah, for sure. We're always trying to go to new tracks, but we haven't really figured out a schedule once we get out there yet. But once we get a minute, we'll sit down and we'll decide what we're going to run all year, and then we'll go from there.
Because Pluses at the end of the year, they have that big race that's called the High Bank Nationals.
Yeah, that's a micro race, correct?
So, and if you win the High Bank Nationals for Pluses, you get a great big WWE championship belt.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That would sound like a really cool trophy to add to our collection.
Yeah. But yeah, so you guys have a racing page racing fans can follow you on?
Yeah, I think anybody can follow us on almost any social platforms. We are at Tribe Pain Racing on multiple websites like Instagram and Facebook and everything else.
So ladies and gentlemen, go hit up Tribe Pain Racing. Well, thank you guys very much for giving us an update as to how things are going with you guys. I will call you in a few minutes to thank you. So you guys have a good night, and I'll have you step out, okay?
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Truly needy. You have no gifts. You know, I think the best gift that you could give your family would be to bring them all here to church. Father told me so money. I really enjoyed the money I could take. I'm sorry, Mrs. Lacey. We have. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Tri Pain Racing on our racing show tonight. Nothing really new again tonight for racing news, but if you'd like to be on a racing show or sponsor a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-7138. Have a good night, everybody.